So what do you think about United? Like recently they've been so fucking shite. Like Amorim has come in, he's taken the best striker from both Wolves and Brentford, and
Yeah.
now he's struggling against a League Two team. I mean, you managed to come back against them, just hoofing the ball and going for headers, and then you get your 2-2. You get to pens. Onana gets his hands on like 5 to 6, but can't defend one. Whilst you have Bayindir on the bench, who's also trash, and you have Tom Heaton that's basically there just to get his money. So like, where do you go from there?
That's a good question, honestly. If we had to speak about United, of course, there's a lot of things, bad things indeed. We could talk about how they lost against Division 4 team, or the other triple games they've already had. All of the games were a mess, pretty much. So, about Amorim in general, I would say that it's personally okay. Let me talk about my personal opinion about
Yeah,
him. As someone who regularly watches the La Liga Portugal, I don't think he's a good manager, a very talented manager, but there is a lot of cons, as you can see, actually, with United. He could be a great manager, I think, in a team that's already playing with his formation and
yeah,
tactics, which United were not in the past when they hired him. So that's an important point, in my opinion. And yeah, the United board are trying to accommodate Amorim's tactics by bringing more players, such as Dogu and everything. But I think overall, there's a lot of wrong things with the board as well. When you see Bruno Fernandes, yeah,
yeah,
the star boy of the club, in my opinion, as well, is currently playing as a six, which is honestly very sad.
yeah,
Everyone knows about what Bruno is about. It's a really good player, a really good cam, a great goal scorer as well. But his current position is not making him score and play his best attributes. So I don't think they bought too much forwards
yeah.
too.
But
Hence why,
don't you think that the director of football is buying players not for him but for the team? Like the players he's buying, they're not fitting his system. Like yeah, Garte and Doku, yeah, they were players for him for his system. But now you see Cunha, you see Shesko, and you see Mbumo. All three of them don't fit together. They all have different play styles, and now they're trying to mash them up together to make it work.
I think okay, that's a good thinking. I personally think they are not buying the players for Amorim himself.
Yeah,
I think they took a great lesson with Ten Hag, you know, because when Ten Hag was there, they pretty much bought other player he wanted. You can
yeah,
see with Onana and all the players that were from Ajax when Ten Hag was the coach, like Antonio as well.
yeah.
And I think with Amorim, it's a little bit tricky because they know that they have a slim budget, I would say, even though they spend hundreds this window.
I mean, their budget is weird. Like they keep spending, but they don't sell anyone, and yet they're
Yeah.
not in Europe. They're already out the Carabao Cup. In FA Cup, they won't reach far, and yet they have a lot of money. Like they have more money than some of the big six teams. Like they have spent more than Spurs.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, the current situation is very crazy to me. Um, they have, like I said, too much forward. Like they have now Cunha, they have Sesko, Mbeumo. All of them are new. They also have Zirkzee, Mount, and Bruno, which is a forward to me,
Yeah,
even though Amorim is playing him for some reason.
yeah,
Yeah, it's too much, especially what they've been mostly lacking is a good midfield. To me, it's one of the things they are the most lacking.
yeah,
So the midfield, in my opinion, is the position they messed up during the whole window and also during the previous season. They had a window with Amorim in January.
yeah,
January, yeah.
yeah,
They bought Ugarte, which is a flop, which was
yeah.
a flop at
Clearly, clearly,
PSG,
yeah,
and ended up being a flop as well with United.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's pretty much to me like Alfred 2.0. but he's
Yeah,
less efficient.
just a passion merchant.
So
Yeah.
yeah. What else do they have with a similar profile? They have also Casemiro, which is he's too old,
Just age. Yeah,
and
just age.
yeah, he said he's unable to track back anymore. So I don't think he's a player you can rely on as well. So both of them are not good enough for me for United. They don't have a Caicedo, Rice, or Gravenberch pretty much. Someone that could maintain a good balance in the midfield.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Amorim is actually in a very tight position, especially if he wants to stay with United. That's pretty much my opinion about United in general, honestly.
Yeah. And what you think about the game, about the Grimsby Town game? Like, at some point you had almost how many 800 million euro on the pitch against like 2 million.
Okay. I think Amorim. The reason why the game went like this is because Amorim is under pressure by a lot, by the board and also with the fans and also with the players in the dressing room. I think he's very close to lose the dressing room. Although I feel like Amorim is a most likable personality than Ten Hag. But the issue I have with Amorim is he knows that he's under pressure with the fans due to the fact that what's happening with Mainu. But Onana,
Yeah.
we've heard a lot about Onana not being the starter goalkeeper for United. But also Mainu, that we know that he wants to leave on loan, not leave permanently, just on loan. And Amorim is not wanting him to do what he
Go.
wants. So I feel like yeah, he wanted to play his B team so that all the United fans could pretty much shut up. So
Yeah.
and then it turns out that it was an issue because they pretty much lost against Grimstown. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
like, how can you be on the touchline and playing with your tactic boards and your magnets when you're against a League Two team? Like, when your team is going for penalties, yes, and your coach is not even there. He's in the dugout looking at the floor because he's scared to look. When you're a United player and you're taking that pen, you have zero leadership in your coach. Like, mentally, it has
I
to
know,
be it has to be an issue.
I know it's but how can I say this? I feel like there's a lot of people that don't understand how hard it can be to be the Manchester United manager here. And I feel like I've seen a video this morning about someone talking about having a coach that is good with man management, which
Yeah,
is I think what Amorim is lacking actually currently. He's not like a leader or someone that will stand up when the team is feeling very low
mm,
in motivation and morale. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna say, but I feel like Amorim is a coach that is very good when a team is with a good momentum, when they are winning multiple match in a row. But when it's the opposite, like United currently, I feel like it's not his forte. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, let's. I think Amorim's a good manager, but not for United because the pressure is too high for him.
The, the,
If he
the
was
issue I
like
have is like he still hasn't improved one player in United. Like, name me one player that he has visibly improved. Like, just one.
I'm trying to think, but
Like, I don't see any that have improved under him. They're all worst. Definitely all worst. Even
I'm
Ahmad that last year bailed them
uh,
out a lot of times. Even he just dropped off. He's not even starting anymore. He's coming from the bench. He's dropped off instantly.
I'm gonna say Ahmad is probably the brightest star in this team, but this
But
season
even
has been
Kobe has went into the national team. He started
yeah.
in the Euro finals, and now he can't even start against a League Two team.
Yeah, what's happening with Menu is very sad
Like,
because a lot of people
you
had a
have
lot of
to look at
expectations.
Amorim when he picks, and especially why did he pick Onana for that game? You want him out. Why do you want to play him?
That's a good question. But I'm gonna say one thing. I think it's also I don't think the coach has given up on Onana. But the question is more about I think the compo he picked for the Grimsby Town game
Yeah.
was made only for the fans
Yeah, but
because yeah,
just with the amount of talent you have in your team, you're not supposed to lose.
yeah, but maybe the player he picked for this game were not willing to
Play for
keep
him.
up with this manager, so maybe it was a plan for them. Like Onana, honestly, Onana was I want to say he was very bad. It
Yeah.
was very it was trash. Like 11 penalties and none of them were stopped. So to me,
Yeah.
to me, it's a bad look for him and for his future too. So yeah, I know he wants to stay play for United, but I don't think he's at his level. Even though, yeah, I mean there is a lot of messy things about United. If you want to talk about United, it would be it would take ages, you know.
Then I was special. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I think that's pretty much it for United.
yeah. Just when do you think Amorim will get sacked? If he's
Um,
gonna get sacked, maybe you think he won't get sacked.
I will be maybe a little bit controversial, but I think this international break would be important for him and for the ball as well. I think we might see him get sacked very soon, sooner
He,
than we
yeah,
all think.
there's been a lot of managers being sacked during the summer breaks, the international breaks, because then you have time to get a new coach and new tactics in. So he might get
Yeah,
sacked in the coming days, weeks.
when you see Radcliffe always in the stands at Old Trafford, he looks very, very upset
Yeah, yeah.
and sad. I think if he was to be sacked, it would be better now because there is
Just
a
the time.
2 weeks break. I think 2 weeks, maybe one.
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks break. So maybe it's the best time to accommodate a coach, but yeah, you have to look also with
Yeah, but then
the
who
budget.
who
Yeah,
who would you get? Yeah, like a Deitch, something like who would you get? Southgate,
I think now United is more about getting results. So I would go for a
Mourinho,
Shandaich. It's a good shout, honestly.
Mourinho, run it back.
Maybe Mourinho. It could be a good shout, honestly.
Yeah,
It's not about if you think about statistics. Yeah, if we talk about the statistics, Mourinho was the best coach in United in the last decade. I've seen the win rates, and
yeah.
apparently Mourinho is the best one
He might
out
have
of
the
all
highest.
of
Yeah,
the recent ones in last decade. He was the best one. So
yeah, but
maybe Mourinho's a good shout.
yeah, but his play style isn't adapted anymore. Like he had a high win percentage, yes, but he used to play a very bad football, like defensive counter attack on the break, fast with Pogba.
I mean,
You don't have it anymore. Like he will have to work with Cesco Cunha and Mbomo.
he
That's
could
for
be good
me.
at
Sean Dyche might be good, but the issue with Sean Dyche is like the football will be boring. He will only play counter attack all game.
like I said. I think now it's more about getting results. So even if they get a point, I think it's a success. I think if they try to lose less as possible, it's the best thing they could have for now.
Yeah,
So they have a lot of issues with the defensive contributions, and also the creative department because they don't have a midfield.
mm,
So I think Mourinho could be a great shout, especially that he could be great with the transition as well. With Mbeumo, we know that he's very good at this.
yeah,
He was very good at this with Benford. So maybe it could be a solution for them, but they certainly need to find a solution
yeah, definitely.
because it's not looking good, bruv. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna get Conference League
Nah,
next year.
nah, bro. Conference League. I don't think they get top 10. They might be bottom mid table.
I mean,
They might chill with Wolves and them, man.
today is the 30 August. Yeah, we've seen United play against Burnley at home, and they almost lost against them. So
Yeah, they got this scrappy, very scrappy pen at the end. Very scrappy.
yeah,
Uh,
that's a very United way to win games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What can you say?
Let's move on to the injuries then.
Yeah.
Uh, Injuries in general. So everyone has already succumbed to a lot of injuries. Saka
Yeah,
gone. Frimpong for us gone. Havertz gone. You
yeah,
yeah, you have so many. It's hard to count how many you have. Uh, like
yeah. We have too much.
today, Delap gone. You have
Yes, Cunha as
Caicedo.
well.
Caicedo might
Mount.
be on the verge of being injured as well. You don't know.
Yeah,
Palmer
that's
is
fine.
gone. Yeah, Cunha is gone. Mount is gone. Like in one game week, there is more injured players than we have games.
Yeah,
At some point, everyone like at Christmas, everyone will be playing their B teams because the main teams will be just all injured.
I think the season is not going well for the big six team, to say the least. There is a lot of injuries. I know there's also injuries for Brentford and the small fries. I'm gonna say
Yeah, that's
without lacking respect, you know. But yeah, it's very tough, especially for us FC fans. We have most of our soccer players are very very bad. Even Enzo, even if even if he's not injured, I feel like he's not looking well. I think it's a lack of fitness as well. So I mean, yeah, what can I say about this? You know, we have a lot of issue, and now we have yeah, Saka is gone, pretty much the star boy of Arsenal. Cunha is gone, which is an important player for United. What can I say? It's, I don't think this season will reflect well with the general squad of each team, you know, because
yeah.
the injuries are there, you know.
But
And yeah,
something important is as well is that you have a lot of injuries because you went to the Club World Cup. So a lot of your
yeah,
players are fatigued because of it.
yeah.
But even
Was
though you went to it, like us, Arsenal, we didn't go, and yet we have a lot of injuries. So it's not
I think
only you, like everyone is getting injured. Everyone.
yeah, I think the modern football is it's like this, you know.
Too many
Too much
games.
game. I think the issue now is with football is a lot of players play a lot of games at a young age, like Saka. Saka was overused
Yeah.
at a very young age. And now you can see his body is pretty much in decomposition, you
I
know.
mean, you have the best, like at Barca, Pedri Gavi. They played like 47, no, 50 something games in one season at the age of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
18.
no, it's not looking good.
That's too much. That's far too much.
I, I feel like the football now is very focused on young players, and yeah, like I said, they play a lot of games with a young age, and I think in the long run it affects their bodies. They
Yeah.
are not adapted to play too much games. It's not possible with the human bodies. So
I mean,
yeah,
if Saka is now injury prone, that's gonna
a
be
huge blow for
so bad
Arsenal.
for us now.
Huge blow. I think without if you don't have Zubimendi and Saka, the team is United is gone.
Yeah.
They don't have any creative options
I
beside
mean,
the corner of kicks. But
you have Odegaard, but he's not really. That's he's
no,
not the playmaker of the team. It's clearly Saka.
Odegaard is not looking well and he hasn't been looking good for the past 2 years to me. So
Yeah. In my opinion, yeah,
there
he's
is
not.
a lot of discussion I know with the Arsenal fans about the Captain Arbans, yeah,
Yeah.
about Odegaard being yeah, not the right person. Maybe Rice could be the right one, but yeah, okay. I think
Yeah.
it's not looking good.
Let's go back to the injuries because we went to Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, let's go back to the injuries. Uh, so yeah, the main issue is like players are not that protected anymore. So like you have to play your main team everywhere. If even in
Yeah.
like lesser cups, you have to play your main team because everyone has gotten so good that you can just pull up with your B team. You can just pull out with I don't know, for us like Trey, Ioni, etc. We can just pull up with that against like a championship side because we might lose.
Mhm.
Like last year, we played Plymouth. Yeah, we played our B team, we lost, and we still had good players on the pitch. We had Curtis Jones, Elliot, Chiesa, etc. We still lost. We had Nunez Diaz. We still lost. So you have to pull up with
Yeah.
basically your main team in competition styles. You're supposed to do that, but later on, like not in the first few rounds. You're supposed to do that in semis and finals.
Okay. I'm gonna give my opinion about this. I feel like it's harder to play in the Premier League because of okay, the Premier League is the more competitive league in the world. Everyone knows that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But also, the reason why it's the most competitive league is because all of the team are a problem or could be a problem for everyone, even for the big six. So when there is an injured player that is also a star player like Van de Ven or
Yeah,
maybe Saka or maybe Palmer, they always get rushed out because the managers are scared to lose points to small teams or maybe even the big teams to
yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
So they are getting rushed out if they are maybe 60% fit, you know.
yeah,
So it's also a big point. And why I say the Premier League because the Premier League is also very physical. If you compare to the you pointed out about the fact that the players are not protected enough. When you compare this with maybe I don't know La Liga,
La Liga is the best
when
one.
they are more protected with the you know they don't let people get huge tackles
Yeah,
like
yeah,
TPL. You know, it's also an important factor, I think. But yeah, I think overall it's very hard to be a young player and play in the Premier League. So that's it, I think.
yeah. Okay, I think that's enough for injuries.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the transfer window then. Let's start with the best one.
Okay.
I think yeah, you can start or I can start. If
Should
you
I
want,
start?
if you have one, you can say because I can think about it a bit. Yeah.
I could start, but I feel like if I start, everyone will leave the video. Maybe
Now go on,
it.
go on then, go on, go on, go on. I want to know now. I
Okay,
want to know. Go
I'm
on.
gonna be controversial, you know, but
Mm.
it's maybe because of the love for the Hammers, you know. But I feel like West Ham had the best window.
Oh,
To me,
again with West Ham. You don't learn.
I know,
You said it last year as well.
I know, but
Ah,
I think okay. Let me explain. I think Matheus Fernandes. Not everyone knows about him because he was playing for Southampton, but he's one of the best wonder kid and prospect in Portugal right now. He
yeah,
played also for the U21, I think, or U18. I'm not sure, but
maybe
he was
yeah.
amazing as well. Also, there is Malik Diouf. Honestly, this guy is freaking awesome. I wanted him in our team as well, so for Chelsea,
Mm.
and he's now for playing for West Ham. You know, they also have Evan Fernando. We all know he's been injury prone in this past few months. He's also a very huge prospect. He's only, I think, let me check. Yeah, he's only 20. So it's they have a lot of good players. They also have Carlos Soler, Todibo, which is a target that United wanted last year, but
Mm.
couldn't because of Leon and the Moretti. So they have a lot of players that could honestly make the top seven. But the issue with West Ham, it's sad of me to say this, but the issue is Graham Potter. I feel like if they still had the previous manager, not the previous one, but the one before, I think it was
Yeah.
Iraola.
No, no. You're speaking about D1. It was I forgot. It's not Sam Allardyce, right? I forgot who it
Yeah,
was.
it's not.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter, but
it was the one where they were all crying that he's playing like boring football. So they wanted a
yeah,
more flashy play style.
it doesn't matter because that's not the point of the video. But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like they also have Paqueta and good players. You know, Wan Bissaka as well. I feel like Wan Bissaka, now that he is not injured, injury prone, and that he left United, he's again playing well. They have Somerville and Bowen, which is a huge player in the Premier League. I think that they have a great team, honestly. But the issue is the manager, and I love Potter. It's not me to say this, but because we all know what Potter is about, especially with Brighton. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
yes, I know he's been also with Chelsea,
Uh,
but forget about this. You know, it was
yeah,
a
yeah,
fever dream.
I can't. I can't. I've seen some things when he was at Chelsea. I cannot see them.
I think, yeah, I can understand that, but yeah, I think West Ham has a good team now. Honestly,
Yeah,
just
but
about getting a good manager for the team, a good fitting manager.
yeah, but
If they had like
uh,
Iraola, it should be
the issue is
should
that
be
a lot of players you said they already had.
yeah.
So for you, this window, yes, like this window, summer window, for them, for you, they had the best one. This one in
Of
particular,
course. Yeah.
because for me, they both players, but once again, their coach is not playing how they want to. Like they bought all
Yeah.
those flashy players like Somerville, etc. They have very good players, very technical players. Paqueta,
Yeah.
Somerville, Bowen. They're
Of
very
course.
technical players, but they have Potter, so it's counterproductive. You buy them for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, but the window is good, but the manager is the issue. So it's
Yeah,
hard to judge them because
I mean, I
there
can
is
see
an
your
issue.
point, but at the same time, if they buy for this particular coach, for me, it's not a good window then. But because they buy
Yeah.
players that he can't use properly.
But
But yeah,
if you yeah, I get your point. But although sorry, other than West Ham, I would say honestly Arsenal had
yeah, that's what I
a
was
huge
about to say.
window.
For me, the best transfer window, even though I hate to say it, it has to be Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Of
already
course,
had a good team. They added a six. I mean, at first the transfer window was a bit weird. Like
yeah.
they bought Zubimendi for Party. They bought wait, was it Mourinho they bought as a replacement for Jorginho?
They bought Nordgaard,
Yeah,
the
Norgard,
captain of
Norgard, yeah, yeah.
Brentford.
They bought Norgard
Yes,
for Jorginho.
awesome
And
player
and
also as
then
well.
and then they bought Gyökeres. Okay, Gyökeres is a good signing. I can't deny that much. And then they bought
Yes,
Madueke.
yeah.
For me, very weird. At this point, I would have said mid window. I'd say okay, but not very good. But then Eze, who won't take Eze in the Premier League? Who? No one.
Yeah, it's
Everyone is
player, man.
taking him. Everyone.
I mean, I got cooked by Eze during the first game of the week, so
Yeah,
as a Chelsea fan, it saddened me to see that Arsenal got
yeah.
this player, man.
Nice. It's disgusting. He's too good. He's too good to be there.
It's too good.
I mean, it was his
Oh
dream.
man,
It was his dream to play there, so I can't like judge. But
yeah, it's a cute story, but yeah,
yeah,
since now he's played
it's
for Arsenal.
yeah, it's bad for us now. It's bad for us.
But yeah, they didn't. But honestly, okay,
And one
let's
more.
be
Wait, they also bought Encapié now.
Ngapié. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a left back. Yeah, no, central back, left back, basically.
yeah, it's he can play everywhere. He has a lot of pace, you know.
So defensively, they're set. In midfield, they
Yeah,
should be okay. The issue is still in the attack. Like they have Eze, but now with Saka gone, Gyökeres playing good, but not. We can't judge yet. Like he had a one good game, one bad game, basically. So
I think now it's okay. Go on. I'm gonna let you speak.
yeah, I just wanted to say for the end that for Gyökeres it will be a big test against Liverpool. If he performs against us, then he's set as a like he's gonna elevate them. But if he struggles against us, then you have to look either at him or at the coach.
I mean, it could be tough because they, like we said before, the injuries. But I know it's not a valid argument because everyone is pretty much affected with the injuries. So
Yeah,
so maybe they won't have Saka. So it could be a huge blow for them. But also if we go back to the transfer window for Arsenal, they bought a lot of players, yes, but they also bought players that they needed with the position. Like they needed a striker because for me, Havertz is not. It ain't it more. But
he
I
isn't
don't
a
like
striker.
Havertz.
He isn't a striker.
Yeah, for me, it's. I think it's because of Tuchel, but let's not
Talk about it. Yeah.
debate. It's not pointless. I think
Yeah.
it's one of the best forward in the Premier League, and he's proven it. So yeah, they got also a good backup. Kepa, I think, as a Chelsea fan, is a good backup. You can have him for the cup games or maybe as a backup. You know,
I
if Raya
have.
is injured,
I forgot. Yeah, they could Kepa. Yeah.
he could be a good backup. Honestly, for 5 million, it's
Cheap.
peanuts,
Yeah.
man.
Not cheap. Yeah.
I think the only controversial move for me it's Madueke as a Chelsea fan. It's not subjective, you know. But I think Madueke is not a good player, especially for this price.
Yeah. 50 million pounds. Yeah, far too much. Far too much. Especially
I
since they
know.
play him on the other side. Like he was playing for you on the right wing. They bought him for the left wing. So no sense.
We tried to play Madueke when you was at Chelsea. we tried to play Maduke at left wing because we had a better right wing, which is Neto.
Neto, yeah.
Neto was amazing at the rest of the season. Club Cup as well. He was amazing, and he still he's been amazing since, you know.
Yeah.
And we tried to play Noni Maduke at left wing because he had a tendency to huge the line and just cross, or maybe push the line and try to net and shoot by himself.
Yeah.
And Maresca, I feel like he wanted him to be more versatile, you know, like try to play make, try to play with the team, pass in the box, etc. But now I feel like after took it like at another level, you know.
Yeah.
Now he thinks that maybe Maduke could be a great left wing player, but to me it's
Waste of time.
when you see him play in the left wing, even with Arsenal, he doesn't look comfortable, you know.
Yeah, clearly not.
So to me, it's for someone that tries to be England starter winger, you know. I think it was a bad move for Madueke and for the the club like Arsenal.
Yeah.
For both of them, it's a bad move to me, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an issue for me anymore. So
You're happy with it, yeah.
yeah, of course, man. I had an issue with Madueke, so yeah, we are not very friendly.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to talk about the worst window, maybe we could talk about this as well.
Yeah, the worst one, yeah.
I think
I mean,
it's easy to pick,
yeah.
but I'm gonna let you pick first,
Yeah,
if you
that's
don't mind.
like when I thought about who had the worst one, like the issue is Fulham didn't buy anyone. I think
Yeah.
they didn't really need, since their team is
But-
pretty good together.
Yeah, to have a great team. Yeah,
They have good synergy and everything. They don't really need it. I mean, they could buy some, but yeah, they don't need
for a
to.
mid-table team, they have a great team.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they didn't need to buy anything. They're good how they are. But who had
yeah.
a bad window? I mean, I want to say United just for the sake of. I mean, for me, it's either United or City. City might seem like they had a good window, but for me, they bought players that don't coexist together.
Okay, you have a different opinion than me. That's good.
For me, City, like, that's a lot of good players. Cherki, I would want him, yes. Mahmoud, very good player. Who they also bought. Renders, very, very good player.
They bought Nicolas Gonzalez for him.
Gonzalez,
Also,
I know he amazing player.
yeah,
But for
very
me,
offensive player.
a lot of players that just don't coexist together right now. I think like Pep will have to go through a transition with them. And I don't think that City fans want to see a transition. They want to go this year. They want to go at it and play for the Premier League. You know. So when you see players that don't really work together, Cherki, he wants to always score. Marmoush, he was his scorer at Frankfurt. Ekitike was the one that was giving him the passes for him to shoot. They have Doku, they have Savio, he's now staying. So they have a lot of players that attack but don't really play make. And their best playmaker is gone. Kevin De Bruyne just
Yeah.
went to Napoli. And I don't see Rangers as a replacement for KDB in the long run. So
Okay, so I'm gonna speak about City because that was your main point, I think.
yeah.
So for City, I'm not gonna say they had a bad window because they bought so many good players, and we all know that, you know, like you said Cherki and Reinders, they are they all are amazing. Sorry,
Yeah.
but the issue here is, to me, they have a lot of forward that are well known for being individual, like Cherki. Cherki is a goal scorer machine to me. They have Haaland as well.
Yeah.
No, Haaland is okay because he knows.
He adapted a bit well. He
I
adapted
feel like
to the
Mahmoush and Jackie are not very playmates. It's not they are not very team player, you know. They are more like trying to score goals, you know. So it could be a bad shot for them. Maybe the thing with City is because it's Guardiola, everyone will try to not banter too much them because Guardiola is Guardiola, yeah. So he's known to work
anyone.
with what he has. So
Yeah.
honestly, I think he could manage to find a good balance with the team. So for now, I'm not gonna say it's about window. Maybe we could talk about this during the end of the season. Could talk about the window at on each team. But for now, I don't think City is a good shout. We have to wait and see. But to me, I was gonna say about one team, and I'm gonna say it now.
Yeah.
So I think the worst window so far, especially for a team that wants to be in the big six, yeah, is
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I forgot the one. I forgot the one. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, if I have to talk about Newcastle, because I will, they bought a lot of good players. If you think about, they bought Elanga, they bought Ramsdale, which is a proven Premier League.
Ramsey from Villa is also good.
Yeah, and you could say about Ultimate is a bad shot because of the price, but to me, I know he's a good player, but maybe not for the Premier League yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
As they don't have someone that could replace, that could rely
He's
if
not for the
if he
future.
performs bad.
He's not
Yeah.
for now. He's for the future.
And they paid 85 million euros, and checking right now the price, it's a mad price.
It's a lot for someone of this age. It's a lot.
He's a good wonderkid.
Yeah, definitely.
You could talk about wonderkid because he's 23-year-old, but to me, he's a good player. But it's 2 meters. They call it in the Bundesliga, they call it the 2 meters Messi. So let's wait and see. I'm not making it up. It's real. You can search up on Twitter. But yeah, I think they bought a lot of good players, but we all know that they were not the first choices for every position. They wanted to buy Sesko, they couldn't buy it in the end. They wanted to keep Isak, they couldn't in the end. They wanted to keep Ekitike as well. They wanted to buy Ekitike, they couldn't in the end as well. There's a lot of things happening with the targets and Newcastle.
Yeah, even at the beginning of the Club World Cup, they wanted to buy Pedro. He went to Chelsea.
João Pedro, yeah.
He went
They
to
wanted
Chelsea.
João Pedro. So
they
had to rely on scraps, and the scraps were, I think, personally, were made for a huge price. To me, players like Ultimate is a panic buy.
Yeah, definitely.
They bought it like maybe yesterday, maybe today, so 30 August as we speak. So I don't think they had a good window.
No.
For a team that wants to compete with European cups and other cups in England.
Yeah.
But us also, they want to be a big six team. They want to be higher in the food chains. But
yeah,
I don't think
I just
they
forgot.
did a good business.
I completely forgot about them. Like, I mean, they bought some good players, but the amount of times they got rejected, it has to be a lot of window. Like,
yeah.
You went for your first target, he rejected you. You went for the second target, he rejected you. You went for the third target, he rejected you. So now they're going for the fourth and fifth targets. Like, so bad.
They tried so hard to buy a striker with the profile they needed, and in the end they had to panic buy because the window is ending soon.
Nah.
So yeah, I mean, if you are a Newcastle fan, get down with it. Shout out to Said, man. I love you, man.
What am I saying? That's troops. That's troops, man.
Yeah, I mean,
wrong way.
I don't think it's looking good for them, but yeah, I think that's my shot, honestly.
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Okay. Yeah, I just completely forgot about them.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
So for the end,
as a Liverpool fan, you shouldn't forget about them because
because of the Isak saga, I completely forgot about them. Yeah,
they've been on your ass during the whole window. So
annoying. I mean, at least we beat them. We went there. They got 3 points. Goodbye. See you later. That's that. Okay.
That's a close game though. So.
Yeah. Lucky, very lucky. Thank you, Rio. So now to finish it off, if there is one more player that you want to sign before Monday, only one player, whoever you want, that your club could buy, not everyone, just someone you could buy.
Okay, so it has to be a realistic buy.
Yeah, to some degree, you can go overboard, but to some degree, like you can say like Yamal or Mbappe, something like that.
I want Mbappe, man. No, I'm looking, but Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be a little bit controversial again
Yeah,
because I feel like we are a complete team. Even though I would have wanted a goalkeeper, I want to keep Penders, Mike Penders. You know,
yeah,
I know a lot of Chelsea fans are a little bit full about him because he's very young. But to me, we shouldn't rely on Sanchez and Jorgensen. To
mm,
me, Jorgensen is worse than Sanchez for now. And Sanchez is honestly, I mean, everyone knows about Sanchez, man.
yeah,
He's not someone that you would want to have in your team, especially that we are trying to win the trophies like Premier League titles and Champions League now. We have the Champions League now as well. So he had a great Club World Cup passage, but I think he's it's not Chelsea level. So
uh,
yeah, if I had to pick one position, it would be goalkeeper. I'm not buying, honestly. We don't have to buy. We could just use Penders. To me, it's enough. So yeah, maybe Maignan, Mark Maignan. It was a huge blow when I learned about the fact that he's not gonna go and pay for us. Yeah.
mm, okay.
What about you, man?
I
What
mean,
does Liverpool need?
for me, I think it's obvious. I won't say Isak, I won't say Gehi because I think that's something that we could get in the next days. So I won't say
Yeah,
them.
probably gonna happen.
There's
So
one player that plays in Serie A right now, that plays for Inter Milan, that I would pay the 90 million to get him, and that's Bastoni. Having Van Dijk at left back, at left center back, and having Bastoni at right center back, there is nothing scoring against us. No one scoring against us. Definitely no one. I think Van Dijk and Bastoni in one team, it's done. Rob the league.
okay, so we both know. I think everyone knows about Boston and how good he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but to me, I have an issue trusting people in the Serie A coming in the Premier League. So I don't think he's
Mm.
gonna perform well in Premier League, even though he's experimented, old, nor young. As well. I think it's 25,
Yeah,
26.
24 or 25, I think.
So he's at that age that he could move to a big club again in Premier League, like maybe Arsenal or Liverpool, like you said, and perform well. So it could be a great shout, but yeah, I
I
think if you
mean,
have Gehi, it should be enough. Gehi, Konate, Joe Gomez, and Van Dijk should be enough for now.
I base myself off of what I see in Champions League. Because, yeah, in
Yeah,
Serie A, I don't watch Serie A, but Bastoni in the Champions League,
yeah, he was very good in the last year.
so
Very, very
solid
good.
until the final. But yeah, so he was
I
solid
mean,
during the
yeah,
UCL.
you can't blame one player, but the whole team was bad in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
semi-final. So,
definitely.
and you could argue with the coach as well. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
clearly. I mean,
now he's in
Saudi League, yeah.
the Saudi league. So,
Yeah, he ran
yeah,
after the finals.
there's nothing else to say about this.
Yeah.